Today, I had the privilege and honor of sitting down with Joshua Sutton. He's a neighbor that loves being out in the neighborhood. He's a Christian. He's a man of God. He's always doing something positive in the neighborhood. Just sit back and enjoy his story. This is TP Parks, Threads of Us.
So my arrival here in this neighborhood in TP Park, my parents, they got together. They had a newborn, me, got married, and they sold everything in their house, bought an RV, traveled the whole country, had another child, moved across the country again. My father decided to go to school again, change careers and everything. They settled on the West Coast, stayed there for a few years, but it got too expensive, decided to actually build a home. And where they decided to do that, first shot was here in this neighborhood in TP Park. So, I mean, before I was literally the age of, before I was 10, I had already kind of seen pretty much the whole country in one way, shape, or form. So I just think that's, it's the most, to me, it's just an amazing way to open up to and to contextualize being here in this specific neighborhood. I think that also gives me an appreciation for this neighborhood in a different way. I think a lot of people maybe were born here or raised here, and they look at not just their neighborhood, it could be this neighborhood or it could be any neighborhood in Evansville, but they look at Evansville as a whole or Indiana as a whole and go, man, I gotta get out of here, I gotta go somewhere else. But I think because I had seen so much already, I had valued the sustainability, and I had valued the homeliness, if I can use that word, of this neighborhood. So how I interact with the neighborhood, with all my passions that I really have kind of grown from within, is pretty much, my story is intimately connected with this neighborhood. Like when it comes to when it comes to BMX, like I learned how to BMX in this neighborhood in the little, there's a little driveway right next to my house that I learned to do all types of tricks on before the new skate park was built. Years before that new skate park was built, I started here. My very first videos actually were shot in my front yard and with my neighbors. I've done runs and walks. My second documentary actually that I did, which really I guess is kind of my most successful documentary now I'm thinking about it, is from a neighbor here in the area. And a lot of the stuff that we filmed was either was here or was from here. My view of the neighborhood has never been better. I am blown away. I'm amazed by the neighborhood. And that's not to I'm not trying to hype it up or anything, but there's the gardens, there's food, there's frequent events, there's all types of things. And I have friends here as well, family. If I just go for a walk around the neighborhood, I touch on all of that. There's chickens, there's farms, multiple farms, which is insane. There's so many things here that I can interact with and touch on just on a short walk just around the neighborhood. And I come back to my house, because I work from home, I have my own business, so I come back home and I just feel refreshed. I think my life experience has shaped who I am today to be adaptable in a variety of different situations, in a variety of different scenarios or groupings of people. I think I've been attuned and shaped and molded to be adaptable. So when I was first actually becoming, a public artist, when I was actually doing things that people were seeing, it first kind of started taking off, I think because people were seeing the novelty. I was so young and I was doing so many different things that people were like, wow, this is so new and so different. But eventually I had to start learning how to actually provide substance. The novelty of being young and so multi-talented, in my opinion, kind of wore off and needed to be sustained by something more real. So I kind of fell away from art for several years. But when I was called back to it more, I believe it was the Lord calling me back to it, and the Lord was the substance itself. I think if I had to sum up the arc from my high school years to now, it'll be more of a transformation of meaning in my work. When people mention my name Joshua actually is a very old, well, it's a Hebrew name. It's like the book of Joshua, you know, it's a very ancient name. It's the same, basically it's the same name as Jesus. It is Yeshua, from what I understand, that's pronounced. But anyway, that's the same name. That's what I want people to think about, Jesus.